Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more Control. So, picking up where we left off, we're going to start doing some side quests, just because I feel like we're close to the end of the game. First one on our agenda is the enemy within, which we got to go investigate a safe room. Let me just adjust the volume on my headset real quick. That should be a little bit better. These are the bathrooms, not the safe room. Hope you guys are doing alright. Everything going on in the world is kind of crazy out there. Screw using the weapons. Investigate the safe room. Ah.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Thought it was like an actual safe room.
Great.
And not
More clocks.
not like the safe room. You know, safe has two different meanings. Go ahead and clear all these out. Say I kind of messed that up.
What the fuck is that? Is it making more shots?
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to hit it like that.
That must be the altered item.
That was pretty simple.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Yeah, I suppose I could. I mean, I could see why they'd have problems with it. I mean, they're not the director, you know. We'll go ahead and max out our health, actually. And then our next upgrade. God damn it! I really want multi-launch. That'd be so cool. Energy, I have not really been having a problem with energy. Melee damage, we put like a point into it. You know what? Let's reset our points. Probably a really dumb idea, you know, but I thought I'd be using melee a lot more than I originally thought. Okay, now I got kind of what I want. Come on, kitty, get off what you're not supposed to be on. Go, bad kitty. Sorry, we got a new cat and she's learning the ropes. We'll put a point into each of these. Shield, I haven't really been using it a whole lot. That's a 2. Yeah, launch grenades and rockets back. We'll go ahead and do that. So that's what our skill tree looks like now, which is cool. Before the Let's Play is over, I would like to do Ground Slam. I would like to try it. So I need 5 points for that. Dark Place. Sure, well... Actually, let's do mold removal, because that's going to take us the longest, just because they're in a bunch of different places. One's in Ritual. We'll go ahead and go to there. Also, something I've been thinking, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. But something I've been thinking, I would like to do the Borderlands series on the channel, but I also want to do Mass Effect. So, I'm kind of torn. Honestly, I don't really know what to do. And once I start one of them, I don't really want to stop until it's done. So ultimately what I'm thinking is just do Borderlands, because then it's done and out of the way. Because when we get to Borderlands 4, if I decide to put it on the channel, you know, it's everyone that doesn't know what Borderlands is, they can watch the Let's Play and kind of get a rough idea. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm kind of leaning towards Borderlands over Mass Effect. I don't know. We got like 2 months before we get to the release of Borderlands, so definitely something I need to keep my eye on. And I guess ultimately decide if I want to even put Borderlands 4 on the channel, because if I want to do it, if I want to put Borderlands 4 on the channel, then I need to get the games on there. If I don't plan on doing Borderlands 4 on the channel, then there's not really a point for me to do the entire series, if that makes sense. And the Let's Plays would be a little different. It would be all one big playlist. And ultimately what would happen is I don't think I would go through True Vault Hunter mode on all of them, just because not much changes. And I know people want to see me take on raid bosses, but like, I'm not that good at the game. The only raid boss I've actually killed myself is Terramorphous. And that was on, like, True Vault Hunter. So, I don't remember what character I was playing. But, like, I mean, I could play, like, Salvador. And just kind of one-man army through all of Borderlands 2. I haven't even beat Cromarax in Borderlands 1, let alone the DLCs, so I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss. I feel like if I do play them, I should tackle most of the raid bosses. Like Cromarax, like Pyro Pete. Jesse, I don't think I should, because he's kind of annoying to spawn, I believe. Voracitus, I've heard that he's super difficult. But see, that's the thing, though, because if we got to Borderlands 3, I would be doing all the takedowns. So now I'm, you know, I don't know. I suppose I play it by ear and just kind of see what I'm feeling in that moment. Maybe that's the way to go about it. Because the General Nox DLC I've never done. I've never done the Claptrastic Voyage DLC. And pre-sequel, I believe. And then obviously you got the Tales games. I don't know if I'll even tackle new Tales. The original Tales from the Borderlands I would happily tackle. You may actually see me shed a tear on, well, not see me, but I may actually shed a tear on that. been absolutely forever since I've played that. Now, if you're wondering what we're doing, we're simply trying to find these mold hosts. Okay, we've already been in here. In mirror testing? No, it's all seized by government property. Maybe up here? No. Guessing that's a new outfit. May have to go put that on. We've been kind of rocking the same thing this entire time. So I think I will go put it on. I have a couple of outfits actually. Oh, I can't do outfits here, I suppose. Objective studies. Maybe central research? I don't know where this last mold guy is. Thought maybe he could be like over there. I haven't a clue. Or maybe we go around. Maybe we go into luck and probability and it'll find us. Definitely worth the 8 points. Death by chair. Oh, maybe there's a mold. We can go check out some of the other mold hosts while we're here, I suppose. Because we can take this to Central, which is not this way. It's the other way. What are you doing, bro? This might be one of the longer episodes. Just simply because I want to get these side quests done. So it might be 35 minutes long. It just kind of depends on what we're doing. There's a Oyo up there. Hidden location. Oh, I didn't even know there was hidden locations until now. am I just now learning of this? Oh my god, there's so many flying creatures. God damn it. Fucking bastard. Okay, well, now that I know there's hidden locations, it kind of makes things a little more interesting. Ow. Yeah, I can see there's a chest thingy right there. So now I want to know how the fuck you get up here. Now, where could... Could it be in the safe room? No. Could he be in projective studies?
If Darling's notes are correct, even a single prism should be.
Sucks this doesn't count towards the thing. Maybe it's down here. Yeah? Maybe? No? Okay. Okay. Where could it be? I found him. There's one done. Let's go ahead and go to parapsychology, because I have a feeling that that one's not going to be so bad. I'm probably going to be immensely wrong, but that's okay. A squirrel is only right 10 times a day, or that's how the saying goes. A squirrel is only right half the time. There we go. That's still not how the saying goes. If you know how the saying goes, let me know down in the comments. Hi, friend. Goodbye, friend. Watch, this one's gonna be super straightforward. Be kind of crazy if it wasn't, though. Yeah, like I said, straightforward. He's just in there chilling. Alright, now we can go back to the ritual division and try our very hardest to figure out where the rest of them are. It can't be like something too crazy. It just can't. It literally can't. It probably is, though. Alright, so there's nothing in there. There's nothing in the shelter. Synocracy lab. I'm pretty sure we went in there. Say, unless there's two in here, which I'm not seeing two. Guess I missed one of these.
Since little Topher is taking a trip with his father into the world outside our wonderful bureau, I think it's a good time to talk about secrets. Who can tell me what a secret?
Yeah, he was like right up in there. Okay. So, Synocracy Lab covered. Luck and probability, I believe there was one in there. Let's go ahead and double check. Well, this takes us all the way into there, so wait, where the fuck could it be? So confused. Oh, is there some kind of puzzle I didn't understand? Okay, so there is some kind of puzzle in here. I'm good on puzzles. No way, he was in here this whole time.
I think that's the last one.
No way.
I should let Underhill know.
That's fucking wild. Well, at least we got it done. I'm gonna go talk to Underhill. And then I believe if I shorten it down enough, like you guys don't see me running around the entire time, may be able to get another one done. Where is she at again? Active threshold, right? Yeah. Because she's like over here.
Back again, Director.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said. I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision. Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Alright. I guess we'll do Dark Place next. Because the only real other one that we could, like, realistically do. Let's look at the missions real quick. We could do the jukebox, but like, you know, like why? Langston's Runaways. I don't want to do this because I went to go find the mannequin, and I couldn't find the fucking mannequin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up the mannequin, where the mannequin is, before I try this one. So that only really leaves Dark Sector and Put It On a Record. Polaris will probably be, we're on episode 21 right now, I believe this is what this one is, because this one's going to be a little longer, because it's getting all the side quests and stuff out of the way. I know there's probably a bunch of janitorial quests that I've missed, but I'm not too concerned with those. If I need points still, after all of this, like ability points, then I'll go to the maintenance sector and grab the janitorial quests. So yeah, we'll continue on with A Dark Place. Like I said, this episode might be a little bit longer. It could straight up be an hour. I don't know. I'm not a magic magician. Where's this at again?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss. I have to go.
There's another side quest I didn't think I needed. Investigate the sector elevator. That's what we wanted to do.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Wouldn't happen to be a, oh, I don't know, a DLC, would it?
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not. Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau. It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Actually, on second thought, I didn't realize this would take us to a whole nother area. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come back to this, and yeah, we're gonna come back to this because I'm actually gonna go and look up how to access the DLCs. I have a feeling the jukebox is how to access one of them. And that just led us to a whole nother area, and it was a whole different director talking to, like, previous director talking to us, called Wake. Yeah, so, see you guys in the next episode. Not really sure what we'll be doing. I may tackle the main quest. I haven't a clue, so. Like I said, see you guys in the next episode. Appreciate y'all for coming by, sticking by, and watching, and, see you guys next time. Bye.